Hi everyone, I'm Angela with Burnley and Trowbridge Company, and I thought I'd share with you some of our latest reproduction work. This reproduction work is coming from the Albany Institute of History and Art. We recently worked with them to produce 3 items from their collection. For those of you who don't know about the Albany Institute, it was established in 1791, making it the oldest museum in the United States, and it has this incredible collection of Upper Hudson Valley material culture. Including in that collection is 4,000 clothing items and 400 textile items. And we were lucky enough to look at some of their items this summer when I was there for a talk. And out of that, we found 3 that we just had to see come out into the world of history again. So I'm going to start with this one. This is our latest handkerchief. It's a later period. It's my understanding that it was given a date of 1830, and I think it could possibly go earlier, as do the curators. It appears to be block printed in the border, but possibly the center of it is a roller print. I was not able to find a registration, but I did find registrations definitely for all the border. This is done in 2 purples, and it has the detail where they have folded it like so. Well, I can't do this. Folded it like so and used a rectangular block to go up, so you get these weird little juxtapositions of the block where it meets. I see this a lot in some of the later period. In fact, I did a little talk with you about Mary Deering's collection, and hers are the same way. So this one, 19th century, I have seen them earlier, 18th century. This one is done in 2 purples. It's a blue purple. The original was very oxidized, but I was able to look into the fibers and do some Pantone matching, and I feel pretty confident that it was this color of purple, that it was this bluish purple, which you see a lot of in the 18th century, and of course on into the 19th century and so on. It measures about 34 inches square, and of course it's printed on a very fine cotton muslin, which the original was. So that's number 1. I'll give you a close-up. Yes, it's beautiful. And then number 2. This one I love. Got it turned around. This one I love. This beautiful floral most likely is 18th century. The curators felt pretty comfortable with that. And they also, this one came with some information. In fact, let me make sure I get the name right. It came with a note saying that it had been given by the Van Dersey family, and that they had, their family lore was that it had been exchanged by a Continental Dragoon for food. And that also they had seen a very identical one, not similar, but an identical one being worn by Lady Burgoyne at a ball in Saratoga. So that it comes with some rich family history, and the style of it, the size of it, it's about 49 inches square, 50 inches square. Definitely speak to a late, a last quarter 18th century handkerchief. So I don't question, I'm not sure about the stories, but definitely this is an 18th century handkerchief. It is beautiful. It's done in 3 purples. It's a block print again. It is a red purple versus your blue purple, because you see both. And again, looking at the textile, it had oxidized to brown, but looking at it carefully, I'm feeling confident that it was more of this purpley kind of red. A fun thing about this as well is that they again use these blocks, these rectangular blocks in the border, but they also apply this corner motif. And you do see that in these larger handkerchiefs, these corner motifs happening. And in this case, they did exactly like they had done with the triangular one, but they turn it like so, and they block, 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 leave an open area, and fill it in with that corner motif. So this one, again, is the really light cotton muslin. It's beautiful. It's really large. And this could easily be worn as a shawl as well, because you do see Regency fashion plates that show it being worn as a shawl. It's gorgeous. So there's a little bit of a close-up of that. It's very beautiful, very sheer, yeah, and light. So that's number 2. The last one is one that we just debuted today, and I was very excited about it. It was, when they brought it out, I got very excited, and they were like, okay. I said, I've not seen one of these in a collection. I have not seen one. This is fantastic. This is a Regency shawl. It may have been, and this is where you need to go and look at our website and read the historic information. It might have been a sash brought over originally, a men's sash, but chances are, high likelihood, it was worn as a shawl. The history is very rich on these. They were worn from the 6th century on in India, and they were worn so that they always had, or designed so that they always had this border. Woo. This border along both edges was always worn so that it showed. Oftentimes they were really elegant with silk embroidery, with jewels, with metal spangles, all these lovely things to show their prominence, their wealth. They were used for social status, all kinds of things. So the thing that we're interested in is that when the military saw these, they brought them home for their ladies as souvenirs. The East India Company saw that women loved them and started importing them. And then, of course, quickly the Western world duplicated them. So they evolved and they got larger and different in styling. But this one I believe to be an early one, from its size, from its pattern. Later you start to see more of the buta, which you see in this one, the paisley. You start seeing that more in these cotton shawls, and also, of course, in the woven shawls, and eventually it becomes paisley when Scotland starts reproducing in them and names them. But this one has a more of a spidery type of print. And I know I've seen prints like this before, and this is strictly my opinion. It helps me to feel that this is early, but I welcome any information anyone else has. So if you've seen a print like this and you know about it, please share it with me. I would love to have more information. The curators themselves did not have a lot of information, and I know they're looking too at this point. But anyway, this is also printed on that very fine cotton muslin, and so it drapes beautifully. And with the many colors that it has in it, I believe it has, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 colors. It has a pink, a red, a gold color, a brown, a yellowish color, and a blue, and a green. I don't think I said green. It has everything. So it would go with anyone's wardrobe. So that's it for my 3 new wonderful reproductions. Very excited, very happy with them. I hope you get a chance to see them and maybe wear them. Please send me pictures of you wearing them. That would be fantastic. And thank you for watching, and we'll let you know what we're up to next time. Bye.